like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. Listen to my kingdom, and you can take my freedom. It's like I'm chasing the sun, and all my fears are on the run. Can't take my freedom, now you can take my freedom. It's like I'm walking on water, and all the waves don't even bother. Listen to my kingdom, and you can take my freedom.
Sea Strife with the ball in his own end, hits the ball off the wall. Sea Strife with the sidewall!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are back with week 5 of the QRLS season 11, and this is your match of the week. I am your host, Zyrek. The two casters are going to be Mr. Brightside and the one and only Drakpack. But I'm going to be here to talk a little bit about some of the stats that are related towards these two teams. The Kings looking dominant as of late. 10 wins, 2 losses. The only 2 losses were division losses. So they don't have a lot to kind of worry about. But Clarity United, 9 win, 3 losses. One of those coming out of a division or out of division loss. But a big thing to point out with these two teams, Clarity United is hoping to take first place in the Savage division, where the Kings are looking to, I guess, keep their throne. This is gonna look tough. I'm gonna bring Drakpack and Brightside in. Guys, how are you two doing today?
We're doing fantastic. How about you?
Doing well, doing well.
It's always good to hear. Now, Drakpack, me and you have a lot of, I say, history with casting and both of these teams. We've seen how dominant both these teams can play. What's one of the players you are kind of looking forward to seeing a lot out of within this matchup?
I mean, for me, in terms of Clarity United, I gotta look at Longneck. He was a pickup after the preseason tournament from the Hammerheads, and he's hit the ground running. He's been a big contributor. He was player of the week. So is everybody on the Clarity United side, but he did have a player of the week honor. I believe that was this past week, revealed on our recap. Make sure to go check that out every Tuesdays. He's just been doing so good, and since getting picked up by Clarity United, Hammerheads kind of is playing more with its sauce. So Longneck is a little bit underutilized, and Clarity United takes him and decides to run roughshod across the league. On the Kings side, I gotta go with Bitsy. He's a pickup, he's a rookie. He was a pickup, I believe, last week, and he performed very well. And I think he's his ticket to why the Kings beat the Bleacher Boys. And if he performs in a very similar way to how the Clarity United's performing, or to how he performed against the Bleacher Boys against Clarity United, then the Kings are going to remain atop of division.
Yeah, absolutely. And Mr. Brightside, being a little bit newer to the league, not knowing as much about these players, is there anybody on either team that is gonna you want to stand out to you to be sort of, I guess, an excellent player, but also a powerhouse for their team?
I mean, from the Kings, I'm definitely looking at Kento. Mainly because I've seen the rest of the team do a little dabble every now and again. I've seen how they play a little bit, but I've never seen Kento play, so that's definitely one player I would be looking at. And for Clarity United, I'm definitely looking at Scraps. I mean, I haven't seen them play myself, but if those two can be a powerhouse for each team, who knows? It might balance out the scales, but it might just tip in the favor of either or, in my opinion.
That is honestly a fair assumption. Kento has been a pretty good player for the Kings lately, and Scraps as well for Clarity United. Big thing to point out. Obviously, like I said, this is match of the week, but this is a Sea Strife and Longneck rivalry. If any of you were here during the starting soon screen, you would have seen those two beautiful faces. Sea Strife being on the Kings side, and obviously Longneck being on Clarity United. I'm surprised that Longneck had a Clarity United jersey, but I'm pretty sure, and Alex, who by the way is our commissioner and wonderful producer, will probably tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like he's been on Clarity United. And I'm hoping I'm not. I hope I'm not crazy. But I think I might be.
You might just be a little bit
No.
crazy, Sarah.
No, he hasn't. He
Complete-
hasn't been.
Completely unrelated to like the conversation going on at hand. But I don't know, because he's bounced around a little bit, but I don't remember seeing him on the Clarity United in terms of any of the history of the logs or anything. So
Alex has told me that he has not been on Clarity United, which is funny because he has a beautiful, beautiful shirt. And if you guys end up wanting to get a shirt like that for any team within our league or just some regular QRLS merchandise, we do have a merch store. It should be linked down below. And I mean, just go check it out. We've got a lot of shirts, hoodies, some caps, and I believe we also have a lot of jerseys as well. Those definitely looking pretty hot. And I mean, right now, I believe everybody's just waiting for the people to join in. But to also say as well, it is going to be funny. A new introduction of having 3 casters, 1 as a host, 2 as your regular game casters. I don't think it'll be me all the time. It'll probably be some other faces. Could be Drac, could be Brightside. But this is definitely something we're going to try. So if you do like it, go ahead and let us know. It can help sometimes. But with that being said, I think a quick thing to talk about too. Some of the stats alongside these teams, pretty even almost all the way through. Kings falling a little short with goals and assists, but they are still racking up some good numbers. Clarity United has a whopping 66 saves. That is, I think, 5th in the league in saves. I'm probably wrong on that, but those are some immaculate numbers. And I mean, Drac, what do you got going on for some predictions of today?
It feels like Clarity United has been the favorite since probably week 2, and they've been very high on the power rankings. They've been near the top, not only of their division, but also in terms of just seeding. And they have kind of just been a more cohesive unit. But man, Bitsy changes everything. Give me the Kings. The Kings are beating their fraud allegations today. And by the end of week 5, the Kings are going to be looking on the other side of the season as ranked higher on the power rankings than Clarity United. Give me the Kings.
Are you thinking the Kings are going to go in a sweep, or do you think it's still going to be
Oh
a
God,
2-1
no! It's
close
gonna
game?
be 2-1. It's gonna be scrappy. It's gonna be close, but the Kings are gonna come out on top. If the Kings manage to sweep, that would be impressive. But I think Clarity United's too good to let that happen.
I mean, I know everybody here would definitely love to see a sweep, but I feel like, I definitely feel like Kings have what it takes to beat them. Clarity United are definitely going to put up a big challenge. I'm going to think it's going to go probably triple overtime. I think all 3 games are going to go into overtime. Bright side. Like we said before, you being a little bit newer to the league, Do you also have the Kings taking the win today, or are you putting your money on Clarity United?
I'm putting my money on Clarity United getting the full sweep with one overtime in game two. I
So,
mean, the
okay.
way I've seen Long Neck play before, I'm just leaning towards Clarity United, and if they get the sweep, I mean, the Kings will just fall and crumble into the ashes back where they belong. But I mean, as I always say, it's always rotation, offense, and defense. Maybe a bit of positioning, depending on how these games go. Even if you're a little bit off, it could be in your net. If you're just too far forward or back, you're not getting a goal. You might as well just put it in the crossbar.
Yeah. No, I definitely have to agree with you there. I mean, Clarity United have been looking pretty good lately. I personally don't have. I think it's going to be a pretty even bout. I think it will go into three overtimes, but I can't say who's going to win. Both of these teams have been looking fantastic, and with like you said, Drag with the Kings adding Bitsy onto the roster, who knows which way this game could go. I don't know if there's anybody in the lobby. I mean, Drac Pack, I believe both of you are in there. If
Yeah,
you guys will know.
we got a few minutes to go for people to get in here. So, uh, yeah, right now we don't have anybody in the lobby yet, and we won't know the rosters until the game starts. But Zarek, you want to go over their rosters and what teams like to play in terms of roster makeup?
Absolutely. A lot of the times with Clarity United, you will see a mixture of Kachow, Logneck, and Scraps. Scanty has been known to hop in, but I don't think I've seen him play for a hot minute. Actually, I'm pretty sure Alex has just told me that it will probably be Scanty, Scraps, and Longneck. So that'll be, I think, one of the best rosters that they can run. And I'm very, very scared to see the Kings try to make a run at Clarity United. But for the side of the Kings, uh, they're probably just going to run Bitsy, Sea Strife, and Kento. That's usually been their starting roster the second they brought on Bitsy. Yeah. So usually you'll see Bitsy make an appearance. You'll see Sea Strife and you'll see Kento. They have been playing a lot of scrims lately, and from what I know, they have been dominant. The aspect of scrimming other teams is just so much because you're able to work on these small little kinks that you might have when facing other teams. I know for a fact facing certain teams, you might see a rotational issue. You go into scrims, takes like 3 matches for you to figure it out and get a hold of it. So I'm very excited to see this Kings roster. I mean, Drac, I might be leaning over to the Kings winning this. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that, but you know, I think it's still gonna be a tough game irregardless. I always love watching Kachow play, so it's we don't get to see him too often. He'll kind of pop in and out. It's kind of like a mythical figure when he blesses us with his presence, but he did pull off a match of the week too. So hey, we shall see. It probably will be Scanty, Scraps, Long Neck, but you know, if we do get blessed with the Kachow appearance, I'd be I don't know. My allegiance probably isn't changing. I still think Kings are gonna win, but you know, Kachow likes to mix things up, and I'm really kind of looking forward to this because I think both of these teams are going to put on a show.
I really have to agree with you there as we close down towards 8 o'clock, which I want to say should be the time that the players get into the lobby, but at the same time, they do have a 15-minute grace period, so we don't try and rush them. But
And right on cue, just as Zyrek mentioned that, We do have the Kings joining the lobby, and it will be Kento, Bitsy, and Sea Strife, as mentioned before. Wanted Toast, the captain, taking a bit of a back seat, at least for game one.
I definitely think it's a pretty decent idea, especially if you know the players that you have picked up for your roster are gonna play a little bit better all around. It's definitely nice to have those three play instead of taking a slot because because your best three players are probably going to have the best chemistry with them, and the second you sub out, chemistry can either become different, comms can become different, and it can be a whole mess. But I definitely think even with Wanted Toast in the lobby, I think it would still be a decent matchup against Clarity United.
Definitely.
As time starts, 15-minute timer, as we wait for Clarity United to get in. I'm hoping that if I say it again, they'll get in the lobby. I manifested one, maybe I can manifest the other. Um, but yeah, there isn't a lot much more to talk about. I mean, obviously we can take a look at the overall like teams and be like, "Oh, Kings are better." Well, big thing to look out for if we look at player specific, the two players on Clarity United are in the top 3. Scraps taking number 2 and Longneck at number 3. I don't know if this is rated like best to worst on this list, but if it is, then those two are going to be a danger on the field together.
I would have to agree with that personally. I mean, if they two can somehow manage to get the chemistry in play and just dominate the first, second, or even third round, they might stand a chance.
Yeah, I mean, and the big thing is too, even their next player, I believe, still falls within I think the top 25. So they have all three players. They have all three players within that top 25 standings. I mean, the Kings only have 2, and that's Kento and Wanted Toast. I'm shocked to not see see Strife on here. Sorry. Yeah, we'll talk about that later, Alex. My bad.
But
As,
it does look like everyone has loaded in for the Kings and Clarity United.
Yeah, and I mean, with that being said, Alex is gonna give the go ahead for those teams. Let them know they can join. Jackpack, Brightside. I'm gonna leave the stream to you guys. These two are gonna be your casters for the match. Everybody, enjoy some Rocket League.
Thank you very much, Zyrek. As we have the players loading in now, we did mention the Clarity United roster, but it will be Scanty, Longneck, Scraps, Kings, Sea Strife, Kento, Bitsy as we kick off game number 1. Bitsy trying for an early goal, lobbed away by Longneck, where Scraps is going to try to get a wall read, is just going to miss, and we're settled into a nice little rhythm here with Clarity United on the offense.
Definitely, but it does look like Sea Strife does want to get this goal, or at least keep it on their side as long as he can, just so we can only see a few vacation days coming from the King side, as Kento sends it straight down. Sea Strife almost gets the redirect, but Longneck is just there to send it back away, and Bitsy's just going to keep launching it back. So far, this match might be one of ping pong. I mean, both teams keeping up the aggression is a good thing you want to see, as it's put in front of net and it's still there, and Kento misses it, hitting the crossbar, and it gets cleared away back down to this side to an open net where Sea Strife has to take control, and Kento just going too far out. Now, Longneck, honestly, just opting for control. Not the best thing as he gets demoed by Kento, and Kento gets bumped down and pushed away as Sea Strife demos Scraps, and Scraps almost gets a goal from it. I mean, both teams definitely keeping up the aggression. We're seeing the vacation day onto the King side now.
Scraps is going to go ahead and get an easy one there. Kind of beats Kento high. And that's going to start the scoring 1-0 for Scraps. Feels a little bit like Kings in their first week where they just had a couple of good opportunities but missed early on. Kickoff now. Bitsy's going to collect it. Go up the wall, but he's going to leave it for Longneck. Kento is going to keep it in the offensive half, and he's going to center it. Sea Strife trying to get this in the goal, but can't quite do it. Ball's a little bit too high and off the back wall. On the attack now, Scraps will get stopped suddenly by Bitsy, and they're going to keep offensive pressure the Kings now. Kento is going to peel off of this and give up offensive possession. Scraps up the back wall, trying to center it, but Kento's there. Kento now is going to come up with Sea Strife, but Longneck stops the offense dead in his tracks. 50-50 now, and it goes a little bit balanced, going all the way back. Sorry, Kings have it. Go for a shot now. Bitsy fakes, leaves it for Kento, but goes high. A little bit of help from Clarity United to direct that one away. Kento still on the attack now. Oh, Sea Strife barely missing, and Scanty low boost save. Kento with a backwards centering attempt now, but that's going to go to Longneck, who's going to try to beat two. Can't beat Sea Strife, but Scraps will see it away. Kento hits it right back, though. Goes for a shot. Sea Strife gets it in, and Sea Strife's going to get the equalizer here. Enough opportunities. Clarity United have finally given up one. Sea Strife kind of jumping a little bit over Kento, but probably a call off there, as Kento a little bit awkward to get on that.
Definitely, and I mean, as Kento gets demoed instantly by Scraps, it's not something you want to see. But, I mean, what else is there really much you can do about it? Is Kento opting to take control again, wins the 15, gives it straight to Sea Strife, pops it just too high. Bitsy gonna bring it back around, putting it straight over net. Kento with the finishing shot. What a passing play from both team members of the Kings. I mean, that is something you do want to see from both your teammates, and getting that passing play with 2 minutes left on the clock. Kings are up 1. Can they hold this? Can they hold the win, or will they get scored on again? Only time will tell as we head into the last 2 minutes remaining of the match. And Bitsy's just going to clear it out of the way. It's up over mid. Kento getting a clear. Bitsy misses the bump, and Sea Strife is just going to take control in the air and left with no boost after it.
Yeah, a little bit awkward, and that's going to leave the ball for Clarity United. Sea Strife going to go for the challenge, but Longneck beats it. Can't get past two, though. Bitsy's up for that, and it's going to get past Scanty. Ball's a little open here. Can anybody from the Kings capitalize? No, it's going to be Longneck to get this center. Maybe shot attempts. Scraps with the follow-up to equalize. Really good heads-up play. Longneck getting this center, putting Bitsy in an awkward position, and Scraps finishing near post. Easy tap in. It's going to equalize, get this game to 2-2 with 1:20 to go.
Yes, sir. And like I said, it all depends on how your rotation is during the games. As we just witnessed, even if you're a little bit off, it goes in your net. And with the right rotation and the right positioning, you might be able to save that if you are lucky enough. As Bitsy plays the 50, Kento also plays at 50, but Scraps takes it to the corner and up, where Sea Strife is, but just goes too far over. Kento, no boost here, goes for the Coxer pinch, sends it all the way down to where Longneck gets the save. I mean, both teams really going at it, only keeping it one-sided this match for at least a couple minutes, as it might just flow in, but it doesn't. Kento with a nice shot, but it just sinks too slowly and stays above. Longneck opting for the clear out here, gets countered back. Sea Strife going up for another touch, maybe the double, but does not get it. Bitsy playing the 50, it's right in front of net now, but it's just off to the side as Longneck clears it. Left with no boost in the tank. Kento is going to come up with 30. Clear it out mid, but no one sares. It's just sent way too far, and Sea Strife gets the demo on Longneck, giving them a chance for another goal. But Scanty won't let that happen as they keep it down on their side. We come into the last 10 seconds. I think we're going to be seeing an overtime here if this does not get sent down to the net as it touches ground, but it's still up. Can both teams keep this up for as long as possible to try secure one more goal? And it's a no as we head into overtime.
Kickoff is going to go towards Sea Strife, who's going to get an awkward touch onto leaving it for Long Neck, who's also going to get just a miss, leaving Sea Strife open in a Broadway. It gets cleared away by Scanty. Scanty and Bitsy challenging on the wall now. Goes to Long Neck, tries to get clear, but Kento is up. Sea Strife trying to get this down. Scraps meets him in midair. And right off the bat, a couple of good opportunities. Scanty to Scraps back to Scanty. There with the shot, gets it under Kento. Sea Strife almost bumped away by Scraps, but is going to carry this all the way back to Clarity United's half on the back wall, but he will leave it for Long Neck as he's going to carry it back out. Clarity United back on the offense. Shot attempts, Sea Strife with the save. Going to take this off to the side, still awkward. Scraps to Scanty. Doesn't quite get it in. Gotta get it out if you're the Kings here. Scraps keeps it in once more. More pressure now. About 30 seconds of offense. Scanty clears it off, or takes it off of Bitsy. Centering attempt now off the back post. Anybody there? No. Scraps was there for the shot, but it gets cleared away by Kento. And will this ball finally see some relief? No. Long Neck's going to keep it in. Sea Strife's going to miss. King's still on the defense and finally gets it clear. And Sea Strife almost gets the goal off the counterattack.
Definitely. I mean, both teams are ping-ponging this back and forth as it's left on the King's side, but it's countered by Kento, who clears it back out to Long Neck. Long Neck gets one touch, but, I mean, there's not much you can do when your team's low on boost here and it's staying in your corner. The defense really has to turn into offense here, just so you can give yourself enough time and space to get the ball out as it's put over the net, but cleared back out. Kento makes the catch, but Scraps is just there. So is Scanty, clearing it down mid, but Sea Strife is up, getting the wall read, but it pops low and stays on the King's side. Scraps opting for the touch off the wall. Bitsy and Kento double committing on that, which is what you don't want to see from your team. Leaving one man behind as it's off the crossbar and it's just not in. I mean, both teams are really trying with the offense and defense here as Kento taking it wall, pops it once, goes for the flip reset, but goes way too far past it as it's sent back down to the King's side where Sea Strife is going to pop it over Scraps. Long Neck gets a touch, but it's 50'd onto the Clarity United side, and it's just a back and forth at this point as Long Neck rips a shot on net, but it's saved away by Bitsy. Kento trying to get a touch, but it's just pushed away again. Scraps not getting the touch he wanted. No one is getting a goal here as we head into almost 3 minutes into this overtime. I mean, both teams are really going at it to get a goal here, but I don't think either one of them are going to let up for the next couple minutes. What do you think about this, Drac?
Nerves are starting to settle in. A little bit of a panic in front of net. Clarity United almost gets the goal, but now it's the other way. You know, it starts at the 3-minute mark. That's when the nerves start settling in. More mistakes are going to happen from this point forward. It's whoever can capitalize. Both teams have been relatively sloppy in terms of finishing their chances, 2 goals apiece, but there's definitely room for more, and it's going to be who's going to give first and who's going to be able to capitalize. Sea Strife pinch off the wall, gonna beat 2. Scraps trying to see this fast, and is gonna get a decent clear, trying to get this Long Neck, but Kings will beat him to it, specifically Kento. Centering attempt now, Long Neck gets this back to the sidewall, but Bitsy's there. Sustained offense for the Kings now, trying to get this off the back wall, trying to get this to Kings, but it's going to get cleared away. Bitsy had a good idea there. Now counterattacks Scanty, trying to make something happen, but goes right to Bitsy. He's going to launch it. Sea Strife, is he there with the shot? No, it goes wide. It was a center attempt, though, but none of the Kings were there to capitalize. Kento is going to lob this up, and Scanty is going to take it from here.
I mean, both teams really coming at it. It's 4 minutes, and it's a shot from Kento and a pass from Sea Strife, calling the game at almost 4 minutes and 20 seconds into the overtime. What a first round this has been. Both teams definitely playing on the offense and defense, but just that slip up at the end, playing too far front post, gave them a wide back open net for the Kings to capitalize and win the first round.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have these long overtimes. Rotations start getting sloppy, nerves start settling in, the palms start sweating a little bit. Kento 11 shots. He is definitely trying to score there, and he does end up getting it. But man, if you're Clarity United, it didn't feel like you were too far out of it, but Kings still has your number on offense, firing 16 shots compared to 9. So Clarity United a little bit more clinical, Kings a little bit more sloppy. If they clean that up, Clarity United's gonna have a little bit of a challenge on their hands. But also Clarity United, you're definitely not out of it yet. Long neck with a savior and 2 assists.
Definitely, and I mean, Kento dropped 700 score that game just from shots and assists, saves, and goals. All of that, just 700. I mean, Kento was just keeping up the pressure as much as he could to try keep it on Clarity United's side. I mean, as we head into game 2 here, it only just depends. Can both teams clean up where they messed up in the last game? And will we see another possible overtime this match as we head into the kickoff and it goes straight onto the King's side? But Sea Strife is there, getting the flip reset and just dunking it under, but it's just often saved away by Scanty as Bitsy tries to rip a shot on target. Scripps easily getting a shot down there, but it's blocked away by Sea Strife. And it looks like the Kings are playing a lot more aggressive this game as Scraps goes up for it, but it's almost in as it just bounces out. What a save from Kento, clearing that out with only a couple seconds left until that ball was no doubt in their net. I mean, both teams' defensive and offense plays are really coming into show here, as I believe the first round was just them trying to learn and pick up on where the weaknesses were the most as Kento goes under it. Longneck trying to clear it mid, but just gets bumped away. And Scanty clearing it back to the corner, giving his teammates time to grab boost and capitalize off where everyone is for the King side.
Yeah, you want to talk about a little bit of potential miscues on execution. Oh, good shot by Kento, but Longneck sees that sideways. Both teams having post hits early on within a minute of this game unfolding. It could very well be 1-0 either way, so see how this game develops. Sea Strife off the pass from Kento is gonna open up the scoring. He's not gonna miss those. Great pass by Kento, great shot, just catching Clarity United in a little bit of an awkward moment.
Definitely. I mean, if I'm on Clarity United's side right now, I mean, I already know that we're all out of position and the Kings are just capitalizing off of that as Kento gets the clear downfield. But it's a save from Scanty as it was on net, and Scanty's just going to take control here. Try go for a flick, but gets countered instantly, and Scanty is left with no burst as Scraps waiting patiently gets one touch straight back to Longneck, who clears it out high, but Sea Strife is just there trying to get the double but doesn't get it, and it's just cleared away again as Bitsy takes control, gonna take it to the corner and probably boost it home with this, but they have no burst, and Scraps is just up opting to pop it high. Longneck gets flattened like a pancake by one of the Kings, and it's just back onto their side again. I mean, both teams really have something to show up for this game. If Clarity United win this, it will really be a big difference in who will win Game 3, because it'll be a tie. And I mean, right now the Kings are looking down the barrel of victory, as that was a shot on net, but it's just off the crossbar. Longneck left with no boost, picks up the big pad, hopping to 50 this, puts it mid, but it's just too wide. But Scraps is just there, clearing it back out mid. Sea Strife's gonna take control, but Scanty's gonna launch it back, and it's gonna go straight to the wall with Sea Strife going for the stealing shot, getting one touch, but it's blocked away again as Bitsy clears it back down the field.
Yeah, important to note, if the result currently holds and the Kings win this game, they will remain top of the Savage Division. So if you're Clarity United, it's urgency now, it's scoring now. Ball's right in front of the Kings half. Scraps kind of bumps it away, trying to maintain possession maybe, but Kings is going to capitalize and take the moment of brevity to get this clear. Scraps got to get it away from Kento. Bearing down on net, gets it just out just in time. Sea Strife making things hard for the Clarity United side again, but Scraps is able to see that. Scraps to Longneck, bounces out. Bitsy disrupts the bounce to try to keep it away from Clarity United, but Clarity United still able to keep this on the offensive half until that clear by Sea Strife. With a minute 25 to go, Kings haven't been looking very dangerous in front of net over these past couple of minutes, but they have killed a lot of time. Scanty trying to get this around. Gonna need to maybe get more players involved if they're gonna want to beat this defensive block. Centering attempt now. Long neck trying to capitalize, but it's cleared by Kento, and Kento will get demoed as a result. Scanty centering now. Scraps trying to get this center. It was actually Scanty getting it center, but it still gets cleared away once more. More time off the clock. Everybody misses, and Sea Strife's able to get to it before any members of Clarity United. This is all-out offense for Clarity United. It seems like Kings are just sit back in a block, waiting the clock out. Scraps getting this up. Scanty trying centering. It's a little high, and Clarity United overextend. Scraps is able to get back just in time. 30 seconds to go, but a lot of time off the clock. Long neck trying to get this back. He's gonna center it now. Scanty with the shot off the post. Bitsy pops it up. Long neck with the touch. Everybody misses. Scraps barely hits it, and it's not powerful enough. It gets cleared away at the last second. 8 seconds to go. Scraps gets us up. Tries to get up the sidewall, but Sea Strife is there. And it's gonna bleed clock. Long Clarity's gotta keep this up, but the Kings will hit the ground, and the Kings will win the series and remain atop the Savage Division.
I mean, coming from me, I do feel like the Kings will get a full sweep coming around. I mean, they done a lot of work this game. They only had 2 saves, but look at Clarity United with the 5 saves and 5 shots, while the Kings had 10 shots. You can really see the difference in offense and defense here, as the Kings just capitalized on the offense, and Clarity United capitalized on the defense, but it wasn't good enough, as they still got scored on once. As we move into game 3, I mean, this will be the chance for the Kings to get a full sweep, and if they do, they will be very proud of themselves from keeping up in the leaderboard, staying at the top where they belong.
Yeah, this will be important for Clarity United. Clarity United needs the win here just to kind of salvage some points and keep this points race close. If they do pull out the win, their points difference will just be 2. And with these divisional matchups, these 2 teams will see each other again. So, very important here, game 3, as we get on the kickoff and it goes center, but Long Neck is going to get to it first.
Definitely. I mean, Longneck definitely capitalized off that. His Scraps plays too far on the ball and just misses it. But, I mean, both teams trying to capitalize here. It's an open net, and it's a score from Bitsy. Not even 20 seconds into the match. A pass from Sea Strife straight to Bitsy, as it's just capitalizing off of that open net. I mean, if you're Clarity United right now, Drakpak, what are you saying to your team?
It's gonna be tough to regain the mentals here, because they're gonna give up another one. Sea Strife's gonna get this in. 2 goals immediately off of open nets. You played a good game defensively in game 2, and I think there's some release here from Clarity United that they've lost the series now, and they know it, and they're not playing their best. They gotta remind themselves, you're gonna see the Kings again, and if you get swept now, you might not have the chance to reclaim the division. But Sea Strife is gonna make the lead 3 with just 30 seconds gone.
Definitely. I mean, if Sea Strife gets 1 more goal, he will be in for the hat trick. As, I mean, he's just playing out of his mind right now. It definitely seems like the Kings have dialed in their rotations and their positioning, as Longneck gets the clear out here, opting for another touch, gets the reset, but Scanty was there to put the goal in, as it's just left in front of the Kings net now, cleared off to the corner. Scraps trying to get the clear back mid, but Bitsy is just there, but it's fine, because Kento taking control, going for the flick. It's just off, but Betsy trying to finish it, doesn't get to finish it as Seastrife is left at net with no boost, gets the save and clears it out as Kento is demoed by Scanty. Longneck hoping for the double here, doesn't get it as Bitsy clears it away again, and Scanty's just waiting. Gonna take control in the air, popping it straight down, but that's fine because Kento for the Kings is just there waiting on the defense as it's cleared way out far over mid, and Seastrife capitalizes on it and takes it straight to the corner where Bitsy is waiting, but it's cleared back down. Kento gets another touch. Can Seastrife get the double here? He cannot. Can Bitsy get the goal? Yes, they can with a beautiful pass from Kento and a finishing shot by Bitsy. I mean, the Kings are playing amazing right now. We're not even halfway into the match and we've seen 4 amazing goals so far. This really is a match to behold.
Yeah, we have seen these leads quickly evaporate before, but there just feels something different about the Kings right now. They're just clicking in a way that they haven't been before, but Scraps will get one back. Scraps is going to get a quick one, a little bit of a kickoff goal, and this might be what is needed in order to start the comeback. Seastrife unable to get that cleared, just barely, but just one goal here, one goal at a time is what Clarity United needs in order to come back in this one.
Definitely, I would agree with that. As Bitsy goes for the shot on net, but it's cleared away by Scraps, and Bitsy's going to opt to take control here, but Scanty's already up in the air, opting for the double tap, and does not get high enough, and it's just popped over Scraps and Longneck, leaving Clarity United on the strings as it's on their side all the time, and it's over net, but Seastrife can't get as it's cleared away again. I mean, both teams are really going at it here, trying to get one win for the other as Longneck looks for the demo but doesn't get it in time. Scraps gonna pop it back over net, gonna try get the double here, but doesn't. But it's fine because Scanty's gonna finish it for them, giving it a 4-2 at 2 minutes and 50 left on the leaderboard.
Yeah, again, one goal at a time. It's now a 2-goal game. Now all of a sudden this seems a lot more manageable. And I did warn you that we do see these leads evaporate sometimes. And, you know, Kings kind of rested on their laurels. They thought they've already got the sweep, but a lot of time left. And this Kings team, this Clarity United team, is still very good. You got to watch out for them. And a couple of mistakes, couple of miscues, and all of a sudden, Clarity United's right back in it. So what you got to do is the Kings get a goal right now. Kento just can't capitalize on the open net and can't get the follow-up center. And Clarity United maybe back on the offense except for a miss. Oh, that was an unfortunate pass. Ball just goes dead center. Scraps thought he was getting this to Scanty, but Bitsy gets there first, and it's 5-2 now for the Kings.
Definitely, as we enter the last half of this match, the Kings up 3 goals. Can they capitalize off another one as Seastrife goes off the ceiling, tries to get the dunk, but just can't get it in time as Scanty is up in the air. Almost gets 50 by Bitsy, but it's straight back onto the Kings side. Again, this is like a holiday hut to Hawaii here. You don't see the Kings side unless they're going on the defensive, as Kento clears it out, giving us back to the homeland where we want Snoop. It gets demoed by Longneck, and Seastrife trying to capitalize off of that, but just can't, as Scraps playing the ball gets cleared back out to the Clarity United side, but Scanty is going to get saved there. Longneck is already up, but Bitsy beats him, and it's an open net for the Kings. It might just be off, but it looks like it's sinking top right from Scraps. What a beautiful passing play from Scraps and Scanty. I mean, capitalizing off the open net while the Kings are just moving about trying to play the rotations is something you really look for as we head into the last minute and 30 seconds of this match.
Yeah, kickoff now. It goes a little bit middle, 5-3, 90 seconds to go. Can we get one more goal? Yes, we can. Longneck gets a one quick. 5 seconds passed, or it says 14 seconds, but feels like only a few seconds of game time. And all of a sudden, we're in that magical 1-goal lead. Now Clarity United doesn't need to score another one in order to get this equalized. They can wait till there's zeros on the clock, although they're going to prefer to get a goal quick. Longneck's going to try to do that now. Bitsy's going to close him out, but not clear the danger. Kento to C Strife. C Strife just gonna miss, so Kento's gotta get a second touch of Bitsy, and Bitsy's gonna get this clear. Long neck meets him halfway at the halfway point for the 50. Scraps up. Ganty. Oh, a little bit of a miscue. I don't think he fully knew the net was wide open there. If he let that drop, maybe. Long neck's gonna clear it back in. Scanty, long neck's gonna get his own rebound. And this game is level.
Yeah, as we head into the last 40 seconds of the game, can Clarity United make a comeback, or do we see the Kings giving a full sweep? I mean, if the Kings get one more goal, or if we head into overtime, the Kings getting another goal here might just capitalize them the win as Bitsy pinches it all the way across to C Strife. C Strife taking control, doesn't get the flip reset, but it's down to Kento who just puts it off. And Longneck's going to take down control here, get 50 by Bitsy, but it's in front of the net now. C Strife has to 50 that, going for the wall read, but it's just too high, and Scanty gets the touch. I mean, all of the Kings are working back right now. It's only C Strife at the net, but it's fine because it's an open net, and United Clarity take the 6th goal with the 1-goal lead with 10 seconds left on the clock. I mean, if C Strife doesn't get demoed there, we might have seen an overtime, but I think Clarity United are taking this win. We head into 9 seconds left on the match. I mean, what do you think, Drakback?
It's not over until they say it's over. Scanty's gonna try to center it. Bitsy, he's got to beat one. It's not gonna hit the ground before it can. Clarity United gets the consolidation win to bring the points 4-3, and the Kings are still gonna win the series. They're still gonna remain atop the Savage division. They have still conquered the fraud allegations, but they might not feel necessarily as sweet as if they got the sweep.
Definitely. I mean, both teams played really amazing, but Clarity United definitely needed that win at the end. And it's just something you love to see because, I mean, if the Kings got the full sweep, Clarity United would have been down in the dirt, but they managed to get one win back, so they don't feel as bad about themselves as they would have if the sweep had happened.
Yeah, context now for the overall uh, Savage division. Kings will go up to 24 points, 12-2 with a 6-2 division win loss. Clarity United will go to 22 points with a 10-5 record, 5 and 4 division win loss. So not necessarily ideal, but the Kings are still atop the Savage division, and with us now is C Strife. C Strife, how you feeling after that series result?
Ah, very relieved.
Yeah, but that game one was tight. It was it 9 minutes overall game time, a 4 minute overtime almost, and after you win that game, that lengthy overtime, was there something in you that was like, game two is ours?
Well, during that first game, I mean, it was close. I mean, we were both trying to feel each other out, see what was going to happen, whether like certain touches would work. And during that overtime, it was very tense for us on our side because personally, I mean, we think Clarity United, even after the series, they're definitely a better team than us. This series win doesn't mean that we're a better team per se. It just means we got the best of them in that situation. And after the first win, we knew that it was possible for us to take the series and possibly even sweep.
Yeah, definitely. I think, Clarity United still a force to be reckoned with, and overall, I think it was definitely a series to remember. We do have a question that I'm being fed here. Um, a community question from a community member that will remain nameless. How did it feel that that you guys threw game three?
Oh, yeah, and comms, like when we were up, I was very excited and surprised. And we started throwing goals, and I was like, guys, we got to lock in here. And it got to a point to where Longneck scored that sixth goal, and I was like, yeah, we lost. I mean, it was really more us being excited that we won the series. We weren't focused enough. I mean, and I also will take blame too. I don't know why I did it. I just said like let's spoon the ball, buy us some time to get boost, and it ultimately led to that. So I'm gonna say it's my fault that we lost because of my comms.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you like it's unlike I warned us that the some of the times these leads can evaporate, and unlike the last time we saw a huge lead start dwindling with the Bleacher Boys were able to right that ship, but it's important to always keep locked in. I'm going to throw it over to Brightside now for any questions.
I mean, I do have to ask Sea Strife. During the first game, was that your opportunity to learn where their weaknesses were and learn how to capitalize off them, or were you
Hmm.
just playing to get the goals?
Well, I was really focusing on Longneck because he's their best player on the field. I mean, he's very diverse. He can have a really good ground game, or he can hit you with a pass in the air, or in some instances, he can hit you with some insane resets, double taps. So I was trying to focus on him. I got a few demos on him just to kind of test what it would do. And it seemed that his morale went down, but he was still, in my opinion, the best player on the field out of anybody.
I mean, fair enough, and I mean that's the only question I had for you, honestly.
I think I got one more for you. Can we say for certain the fraud allegations are dead?
I would say they're dead. I mean, are we the best team? That's yet to be seen. You got the playoffs coming, championship. Once we win the championship, I'll say we're the best team. If we win the championship, I'll word it that way.
About to say that would have been an
Yeah, I
incredible
noticed.
statement, a called shot to completely undo all of that humility you were
Yeah, I had to back it up.
attributing through the interview. See, Strat, always a pleasure, always great talking with you. Thank you for your time, and we will get a move on closing this out.
All
But
right,
great
thank you guys.
win. Good job.
Thank you guys for having me.
You're welcome.
All right. That's going to do it for our week 5. Brightside, how'd you feel this week went?
Oh, I mean, this week's definitely had my heart racing. I mean, from the last time when we had a double header going on, that was during the second series, that really had my heart going. Like this week has been nothing but excitement and intensity back to back, focusing so intently on how everyone's playing and what they can do to improve just for their team. I mean, it's been amazing. It has been a blast.
Yeah, definitely. This is a week to remember. I feel like my assumptions of what things are going to look like at the end of week 4 has radically changed now at the end of this week. But if you're going to want to understand why that is or what particularly unfolded, you're going to have to watch the recap on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Me and Zyrek will recap this past week and go over our future outlook of the next weeks and maybe start bringing in the playoff picture a little bit, but always got to plug the recap show with Zyrek. Any final thoughts before we close this out?
Um, no, I think I've said everything I have wanted to. Why don't you go ahead and close us out, Jetpack?
Righty, we want to thank you all for joining us for this week 5 matchup. If you're interested in becoming a player, go check out our Discord. It is in It is in the description of the stream as well as in the stream chat. Just type in !Discord. You can also join our socials. Also, check out our merch store if you're interested in any of the swag that was on display at the beginning of our stream, or maybe it's some other team, should you be a fan of anybody else, or generic QRLS merch if you just want to support the league. And be on the lookout on our YouTube, where we will have these match VODs posted, or you can check the VODs. Make sure that if you have a clippable moment from this stream that you would like to maybe feature on the recap, clip it and throw the clip on our Discord on Clips on Stream channel, and it might just make it into our top 5. But other than that, that will do it from us. Thank you, Brightside. Thank you, Alex, our producer. Thank you, Zyrek, for the hosting. Thank you, C Strife, for the interview. And thank you, Kings and Clarity United, for an amazing game to close out week 5. And as always, keep it quick.
All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do need you, I do love you. I do need you. I love you, I do need you. Oh, I love you, I do need you. Oh, I love you, I do need you, I do love you, I do need you. I love you, I do need you. Oh, I love you, I do need you. All I wanna do is to put my arms around you and watch these moments fall back into place. All I wanna do is to make you stop and love me. How can I be blue when you catch me in these feelings like okay. I love you, I do, I need you, I do, I love you, I do, I need you. I love you, I do, I need you. Oh, I love you, I do, need you. Oh, I love you, I do, need you, I do, I love you, I do, need you. I love you, I do, need you. Oh, I love